नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम इन our online study of mathematics.
Friends, in this video we will discuss about the mathematics of class 11th, in which we will discuss today sequence and series. Under this chapter we will first of all discuss arithmetic progression, that is AP. So first of all, I want to tell you that what is the sequence. So let us start the video and enjoy it. Sequence. What do you understand by sequence? An arrangement of number in definite order according to some rule, that is known as sequence. Once again, an arrangement of number in definite order according to some rules. For example, these are some numbers arranging with a rule, that is 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32, and every numbers related to with a rule, that is previous number is multiplied by 2. 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 8 to the 16. So this type of arrangement of numbers is called sequence. After that, finite sequence. What do you mean by the finite sequence? For example, in this sequence, some numbers are fixed. If the number are fixed, then that type of sequence is called finite sequence. And a sequence containing a finite number of terms is called a finite sequence. A sequence containing a finite number of terms is called a finite sequence. Infinite sequence. A sequence is called infinite if it is not a finite sequence. Means if the numbers in the sequence are not fixed, that is continuously running up to infinite, then that type of sequence is known as infinite sequence. For example, this is a 3, 8, 13, 18, 23 and up to infinite. So this sequence is known as infinite sequence. After that, moving for other topic, example based on sequence. So let us first question, what is the 20th term of the sequence defined by an equal to n minus 1 under bracket 2 minus n under bracket 3 plus n. So what is the 20th term of this sequence? So finding the 20th term, we will put n equal to 20, means we replace n by 20. We will get the 20th term, that is 20 minus 1 and 2 minus 20 and 3 plus 20. We will get 20th term is 19 into minus 18 into 23, that is 7866. So this is the 20th term of this. Now series. What do you mean by series? Let A1, A2, A3 and so on An be the sequence, then the sum expressed as A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus and so on An is called series, and it is denoted by sigma k equal to 1 to k equal to n for ak, for k equal to 1 to n. So this is the notation of the series. This, if the sequence is connected by the mathematical operations, then that type of sequence is called series. For example, 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus and so on. So this example is known as series. In finite series, what do you mean by the finite series? A series is called finite series if it has got finite number of terms. Means if the number of terms are fixed, then that type of series is called finite series. For example, this is 5 plus 9 plus 13 plus 17 plus 21 plus 23 and up to add it 405 containing 101 terms. So this type of series is known as finite series. Now arithmetic progression. What do you mean by AP? Arithmetic progression, in short form we can say that AP. What do you mean by AP? A sequence A1, A2, A3 and so on, AN and dot dot is called arithmetic sequence or arithmetic progression if AN plus 1 equal to AN plus D for n belong to natural numbers. Arithmetic progression abbreviated as AP means in short form arithmetic progression is AP. So we can say up to now it is AP. Now here A1 is called the first term of AP and the constant term D is called the common difference of the AP. And the formula of common difference is any term of AP minus just previous term of the AP. That is D2 minus D1 just equal to D3 minus D2 and just equal to D4 minus D3. Means any term of the AP minus just previous term of that AP. So this is the formula for the common difference, and common difference is a constant term. This means this is a constant number. Now properties of an AP. So what is the properties of AP? So first one, if a constant is added to each term of an AP, the resulting sequence is also an AP. Okay, means if we add any constant term in the given AP, then we will get the sequence that is also an AP. If a constant is subtracted from each term of an AP, the resulting sequence is also an AP. Means if a fixed number we will subtract from each term of AP, then we will get a new AP. After that, if each term of AP is multiplied by a constant, then the resulting sequence is also an AP. Means if we take any number and it is multiplied to each term of the AP, then we will get new AP that is also AP. Now if each term of AP is divided by non-zero constant, then the resulting sequence is also an AP. Means if a fixed number, we will divide the given AP by a fixed number, then new AP is also an, new sequence is also an AP. So these are the properties of an AP. Now the standard form of an arithmetic progression, that is standard form of an arithmetic progression. If first term of an AP is A and the common difference is D, then this is the first term, A plus D, this is the second term, A plus 2D, this is the third term, and A plus ND, this is the nth term. So is an standard form of an AP. After that, general terms of n, general terms and n term of an AP. What is the general term or nth term of an AP? N term or general term of the AP is AN equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, where A is the first term, D is the common difference, and n is the number of terms which is given in the AP. If last term, that is L of AP is given, then the general form of AP is L equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, where n equal to the number of terms. So this is the standard form of an AP. and the general formula for AP. Let us understand with a example. Determine the AP whose third term is 5 and the seventh term is 9. So how can you solve it? Third term is 5 and seventh term is 9. So we can say that A3 equal to A plus 3 minus 1, because third term means n is given that 3. So you will write an, that is n equal to 3. A3 equal to A plus 3 minus 1 into D, where A is the first term and D is the common difference. Then you will get A plus 2D equal to 5. This is the equation number first. And seventh term is given 9, means A7 equal to A plus 7 minus 1 into D, that is A plus 6D equal to 9. This is the equation number 2. On subtracting equation 1 from 2, we will get A equal to 3 and D equal to 1. Then putting these value in the general formula, that is an equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, for 9. For the sequence, we will get 3. 3 is the first term, and A plus D. A plus D means 3 plus 1. D is 1, that is 4. And A plus 2D. And D is here 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. And similarly 6, 7. So this is the required AP. Let us understand the application of general form of an AP with an example. So let's example. Determine the AP whose third term is 5 and the seventh term is 9. So here requirement is to find the AP. Since the nth term of AP is an equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, therefore we will get A3 is given that third term is 5, that is A3 is 5, and A3 is defined by A plus 3 minus 1 into D, where A is the first term of AP and D is the common difference of the AP. So we will get A3 equal to A plus 3 minus 1 into D. On simplifying it, we will get A plus 2D equal to 5. So this is the equation number first. Another condition is given that seventh term is 9. That is A7 is 9 and A7 is defined by A plus 7 minus 1 into D. That is, on simplifying, we will get A plus 60 equal to 9. On solving these equation, we will get A equal to 3 and D equal to 1. But we know that the general, that is the standard form of AP is A plus D, A plus 2D and so on. A means we will write 3, A is the 3, and A plus D, that is 3 plus 1, 4, and next third term A plus 2D. A plus 2D means A plus 3 plus 2, that is 5, and A plus 3D you will get 6, and similarly you will get 7. So this is the AP. Now this is the application of nth term of AP and the standard form of an AP. Now let us another example. Find the 11th term from the last towards the first term of the AP. AP is given that 10, 7, 4 and up to minus 62. So first of all, we will find here how many terms this AP is containing. So here A equal to 10, that is first term, and D means common difference. Any term minus just previous term of that AP. So 7 minus 10, this gives minus 3. And last term, that is L equal to given minus 62. But we know that if L is given, that is last term is given, so L equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So this is the formula if last term is given. So we will put all the values. L equal to minus 62 and A is 10. N is required. How many terms this series, this AP is containing? So N, let us it is N minus 1 and D is minus 3. On simplifying, we will get minus 72. Why? because this 10 is transposed to the left side. So this is minus 10, minus 62 and minus 10, that is minus 72, and n minus 1 multiplied by minus 3. So we will get n minus 1 equal to 24, means n equal to 25. It means this series is containing 25 term. Now our requirement to find the 11th term from the last. From the last 11th term means 11th term from the last means 25 minus 11. We will subtract this 11 to the total number of terms. So we will get 14 and plus 1, that is 15 term is the 11th term from the last. 15 term from the starting is the 11th term from the last. So we will find here 15th term, not 11th term, because 15th term from the last, 15th term from the starting, this is the 11th term from the last. Clear? I want to once again tell you that question says that find the 11th term from the last, means from minus 62 we will find the 11th term from minus 62. But first of all we will find here total number of terms. Total number of terms are in this AP is 25. Now 25 minus 11 we will get 14, and 14 plus 1, that is 15th term is the 11th term from the last. 15th term from the starting, just 11th term from the last. So we will find the 15th term, that is a plus n minus 1 into d, and a is 10 and n is 15 minus 1, that is minus 3, and we will get this 10 minus 42 means minus 32. So minus 32, this is the 11th term from the last. Minus 32, this is the 11th term from the last. Now sum of n term of an AP. If n term is given, then what is the sum of arithmetic progression? If first term of an AP is A and the common difference is D, then the sum of n term of AP is given by Sn. Sn is given by n by 2, 2a plus under bracket n minus 1 into d, and whole is multiplied by n by 2. So this is the sum of n term of the AP. But if the last term is given, then we will use the shortcut formula, that is Sn equal to n by 2 is multiplied into a plus l. If the last term is given, then we can apply this formula, that is n by 2 into a plus l. L is the last term. So let us understand it with an example, the application of sum of n term of an AP. So here is a question, find the sum of odd integers from 1 to 2001. So first of all we will find here odd integers between 1 and 2001. All the not between, including 1 and 2001. So the odd integers are 1, first of all 1, plus 3 plus 5 and up to last 2001. These all are the odd integers. So first of all we will find here how many terms this AP is containing. So last term is given, that is 2001, and the first term is given 1, and the common difference is also 3 minus 1, that is 2, 5 minus 3, that is 2. So here a equal to 1, d equal to 5 minus 3, that is 2, and al equal to n, an equal to 2001, and we will use the formula an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is 1 plus a is 1 plus n minus 1 into d, d is 2, because n is the required. How many terms this AP is containing? Let us n. So we will put n minus 1 into 2 equal to 2000. But now this 1 is transposed to the right side. So 2001 minus 1 means 2000. That is 2 into 2, n minus 1 equal to 2000. This gives n equal to 1001. Now since last term is given, so we will use a simple formula, that is Sn equal to n by 2 into a plus L. Because last term is given, last term is 2001 and a is given that 1, and n is, we have already find here 1001. So the sum of 1001 term is 1001 by 2 because this is n, and a is 1 plus last term is 2001. 2001 plus 1, that is 2002, and half of 2002, that is 1001. So this is 1001, and again the simplification of this, we will get 1001. Therefore the product of 1001 into 1001, we will get 100, 200 and 1, that is 1002001. So this is the answer, and this is the application of the sum of nth term of the AP. Now selection of the number in AP. How can you select given numbers or otherwise required numbers in the AP? First of all, if you require 3 numbers, so 3 numbers in AP you will take a minus d, a plus d, okay, because the common difference in these 3 terms is only d. And if requirement 4 numbers in the AP, so you will take a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d and a plus 3d. So always you will take 4 numbers in AP, these 4, that is a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d and a plus d. Common difference is 2d here. Difference is only 2d in all terms. If requirement is 5 term of AP, so you will take always a minus 2d, a minus d, a and a plus d, a plus 2d. Always you will take these standard 5 numbers in the AP for the solving any question. But if Sn is given, then how can you find the general term, that is the Tn or An? Tn and An, this is the same things. It means the nth term of AP is denoted by Tn and the nth term is denoted by An. This is the same things. But how can you find if Sn is given, means the sum of n term is given, then how can you find the general term of AP? So this is the formula for find AP. Tn or An equal to Sn minus 1 for all n is greater than equal to 2. And keep in mind that the first term and the sum of first term both have the same things. That is the value of first term and the sum of first term are equal. So first term and the sum of first term is always equal. This is keep in your mind. And Tn or Sn you will find Sn minus Sn minus 1. Using this formula you will get the general term of AP. So now let us question, if the sum of 3 numbers in AP is 24 and their product is 440, find the numbers. So here 3 numbers, how can you select? So this is the applications of the selection of numbers in the AP. Let 3 numbers in AP are a minus d, a plus d. Always we will take these 3 numbers, and according to the condition, the sum is given that 24, so we'll find the sum, that is a minus d plus a plus d, that is 24, and d is negative, d is positive, cancelled. So a that is 3a equal to 24 means a equal to, we will get 8. After that product is given 440, so a minus d into a plus d, that is 440. This is the product according to the second condition, because here is a plus d and a minus d, so you can apply a formula, that is a plus b, a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So you will get a, this is the single term, and the product of a minus d, a plus d is a square minus d square using identity, and 440, and the value of a is 8, so you substitute the value of a, that is 8 square minus d square. So this is 440 is given here. Now d square equal to 64 minus 55. On simplifying we will get d equal to plus minus 3. Okay, so putting these value d and a in this general terms, in general three numbers, so we will get, now if a equal to 8 and d equal to positive 3, then we will get the numbers 5, 8 and 11. And if a equal to 8 and d equal to minus 3, then we will get 11, 8 and 5. This is the same numbers, but according to the sign, this is the serial is changed, 5, 8 and 11, 11, 8 and 5. So you will find both answer for the given value of d plus minus 3. So this is the applications for the selection of numbers. Okay, after that, arithmetic mean. How can you find the arithmetic mean and what is the meaning of arithmetic mean? If a sequence A, B, A capital is denoted by arithmetic mean, is in AP, then the arithmetic mean A of any two numbers A and B is given by capital A equal to A plus B by 2. So this is the arithmetic mean. Means to find the arithmetic mean of 4 and 16. So we will get 10, because 4 plus 16, you will put here 4 plus 16, that is 20, and 20 by 2 means 10. So this is the arithmetic mean for any two numbers. Now the construct an AP, that is 4, 10 and 16 by inserting a number 10 between 4 and 16. So this is a number and this is the arithmetic mean. Now sum of n term of special series. How can you find the sum of special series? The sum of first n term of some special series, if the series is given in just in this form, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus n, that is the sum of all natural numbers. This is denoted by sigma n, and we will use direct this formula, that is n into n plus 1 by 2. For the sum of all natural numbers, we will use sigma n equal to n plus 1 by 2. So you will put the value of n. So how many numbers you want to sum? You direct replace this n here, you will get the sum of all numbers. But if the series is given in this form, that is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus n square, means sum of square of the first natural numbers, this is denoted by sigma n square, and you will use direct this formula, that is 1 by 6 n plus 1 into 2n plus 1, otherwise n plus 1, 2n plus 1 divided by 6. So you will use for the sum of this type of series. But if the series is given in this form, that is the cube of the numbers, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus and so on n cube, that sum of cube of first n natural numbers, that is sigma n cube. Then you will use this formula, n plus 1 whole square divided by 4, means the square of this whole things you will get the formula. Means the sum of first natural number is n plus 1 by 2. If you square whole things, then you will get the sum of the cube of first n natural numbers. If you get the series this type in the question, then you will use this formula and then you will find the sum of that type of numbers. Now is inserting n term between two numbers, means if two numbers is given and requirement is to find the n term of the given, insert n terms. So how can you find? Let us a1, a2, a3 and a and b n numbers between a and b we will insert. Then we will get a1, a2, a3, an and b. Means a and b two numbers is given and we will insert these n numbers between these two. Then what you get? Total number of terms, because n terms you already insert here and 2 terms are already here. So total terms are n plus 2. Now using general formula, that is b equal to a plus n minus 1, n is n plus 2 is given, minus 1 into d, that is a plus n plus 1 into d, means d is given here b minus a divided by n plus 1. On simplifying this step, we will get common difference d equal to b minus a divided by n plus 1. So n is the total number of terms which you insert between given two numbers. After that, the a1, how can you find? That is a1 is a plus d. So a plus b minus a divided by n plus 1. a2, how can you find? A plus 2d. That is a plus 2b minus a divided by n plus 1. Similarly, you can find the an, that is a plus nd. That is a plus nb minus a divided by n plus 1. This is the general formula. Means if you put the all values, that is a, b and n and small n, then you will get any value of these all n terms without solving. Let us understand it with an example. Insert 6 numbers between 3 and 24. Two numbers are given, 3 and 24, and you will insert here 6 number. Then find the sequence. What is the sequence? What is these 6 numbers? So dear, you can write, let a1, a2, a3, a4, a5 and a6 be 6 numbers between 3 and 24. Then we will get 3 and a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, a6 and 24. So total terms are 6 numbers you have already insert here, and 2 numbers is already present. So 6 and 2, total 8. Now you have inserting numbers only 6. So capital N is 6 and A equal to 3, B equal to 24. These are inserting numbers. So you take N equal to 6 and total numbers of in this AP is 8. But no requirement 8. 2 numbers is already given here. You already insert here. You only insert here 6 numbers. So you will take capital N equal to 6. Now general formula is given. An equal to a plus n minus 1 and b minus a divided by n plus 1. So you requirement a1. So you put n equal to 1 here. So n is 1, n is 1. Both places 1 and 1. And a is given 3 and b is 24. So b minus 3 and total n is given 6. 6 plus 1. So 24 minus 3 means 21 and divide by 7. 21 by 7 means 7 3s are 21 and 3 into 1 means 3. 3 plus 3 means 6. So A1 you will get 6. Similarly A2 you replace n by 2. So this is 3 plus 2 into and B minus is same things 24 minus 3 and 6 plus 1. So this is 21 by 7, that is 3. 3 2 ja 6. 6 plus 3, that is A2 is 9. Similarly you will get A3 equal to 12 on simplifying, and A4 equal to 15 and A5 replacing n is 5, you will get 18, and last A6 you will get 21. Therefore 6 numbers are successively 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and 21. So you will insert any type of number and can find the values by using general formula, that is an equal to a plus n into b minus a divided by n plus 1. So this is the things. After that, thank you.